Okay, so from my understanding, you did purchase the consumer version of the software, right?
That is correct, yes.
And how long ago was that?
Um, I probably purchased it at the midpoint of May, somewhere maybe the 15th. Sat on it for a few days. When I had some time over the weekend, I started analyzing it, utilizing it, and it was extremely intuitive, and I just couldn't see myself not doing this type of work without the software.
Okay, and how's it helped you? I mean, did you have credit repair problems, or did you? I mean, were you working with someone else? Like, what was the purpose of you purchasing the software?
Well, I'm actually in the mortgage industry, and one of the biggest problems that I have is I have clients that have a lot of credit issues, considering that we're slowly coming out of this recession. Everyone's had some money problems, and there's plenty of people out there that have the money to buy a home, but unfortunately their credit, it's like Swiss cheese. It's got so many holes in it and issues, and I can't sell them a home because they don't have that clean credit. And this software has allowed me to identify the inaccuracies in their reports, allowed me to instantaneously set up my users, uh, look at a dispute process or a dispute strategy, identify the strategy that was needed, utilize the strategy, print the letters, and I did most of all of this within about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes the first time around. For my second client, it probably only took me about 10 minutes as I got used to the software. It was quite intuitive.
Right. So
But
once
I
you
utilized this software.
right, and once you load up your clients into the actual software, and once you get all their information in there, and you get their derogatory items in there, it's pretty fast after that, right?
I agree. Yes, it is. It's extremely fast, and it's to the point where I can just instantly load somebody. I have the confidence to just go through it as quick as I can. I mean, I can do this 10 minutes before I go to lunch. Set this up really quick, and I'm done. Print my letters, and I'm out the door.
And so, what would you say was the best thing you liked about software? What was why do you like what was the best thing that you found that was the easiest thing of the software?
Everything. Now, when you first open this software, you have your home screen, and you see people. They're looking at homes. They're happy. They have keys in their hands, and it really truly has helped my clients achieve that. And the confidence that came from the software, it wasn't as intuitive, but for me right away. But when I finally realized that all I had to do was go in, and there's a section on the home screen that will take me right to credit repair training. So I got to see some videos that helped build my confidence. Then I got to see the dispute strategies, which kind of gave me more of an explanation of what needed to be done. And then furthermore, I got to see every single letter in the letter vault, which gave me even more confidence as I got to see the progression of what I was going to be expecting to happen with my client. At that point, that was enough. There was enough confidence that was built within the software that allowed me to just work right through with my client.
Okay, that's good. And why did you look at other softwares before you purchased this one, or like why did you purchase this one?
There were a few out there that I looked at, and I'm going to be honest, I didn't really look at them much because most of them were monthly based services,
Right.
and I really didn't care for it. I didn't feel there was any credibility towards that software. I landed on a website. It just gave me that you got to buy this now type of situation with that other software. The reason why I purchased this software was there's credibility behind it. Mark Claiborne has a book. I read the book. The book guided me to the software. The website has great information. So I have credibility behind this software. There's somebody I can communicate with, that I can identify with this software. That's the reason why I chose this software, on top of which it's a one-time fee.
Yeah, the one-time fee is important, right?
That is very important. It really it proves that you care about trying to help the individual, the end user.
Absolutely.
You're not in it, obviously, just to make a bunch of money, and you have software that's not very good. Here I'm dealing with it's a one-time fee software that's reliable, no bugs, and I have someone that obviously cares enough that I can contact and they can give assistance.
That's good. Pretty stable, right?
100%, very stable. I did have an issue with it the first time around, but my computer had a virus. I took care of it at that point. I thought it was the software. Once that was gone, the software proved to be solid.
Yeah, it's very, very. My tech support tickets are almost zero, and
I believe it.
and I have a lot of clients, and it's almost zero. The software is very stable, and it's been installed on many different type of PCs, and I very rarely do I get tech support tickets. So, and lastly, what would you like to see if you was to say one negative, well, not negative, but one thing that you think could be improved in the software? What would that be?
Well, on the consumer version, I don't really see anything negative or that could be improved. Maybe importing of new letters, but quite honestly, that's more of a not really on the consumer portion, but like the business aspect. So on the business aspect of this software, which is what I'm going to be leaning towards, I would definitely like to see the ability to have, let's say, my assistant be able to log in. So maybe there could be one localized database, and then you can have users that can log into that database, and then we can see the exact same data. So this way I'm not purchasing multiple programs for different computers and data isn't matching, and me as an administrator, I can't keep track of all of my clients from one location. So that would be the only real recommendation I would love to see is multi-users.
Okay.
It seems you got everything pretty much covered based on our conversation.
All right, and you know what? That is coming in the pro version. It's not available in the pro version right now, but in the next couple of months it will be. And I would just want to thank you for just letting the consumers know what you thought about the software, because you're using it every day, and a lot of people say good things about it, and I appreciate that.
Absolutely. I would just recommend for them to read the book, gain some confidence from the book, download the software. There's a trial version. You can gain lots of confidence from the trial version, and you'll just, from that point forward, why it's worth spending the money to purchase the software.
Sure. Okay, well, I appreciate your time.
Thank you so much, Mark.
Okay. Take care.